It's God above your friends. I hate to break it to you, but those friends that you keep on having up in your life, those friends that you keep on having, the friends that you keep entertaining, the associates in your life, I'm here to tell you that they're not above the Most High, and they never will be. You see, their energy is not enough to get you in the right standing with the Lord. You know, His ways, the Lord's ways are better than humans' ways. Always remember that. The Lord's ways are superior than my ways, your family's ways, your friends' ways, okay? All that. Your friends cannot fulfill you the same way that the Most High can fulfill you, okay? Your friends cannot give you the same amount of love that the Lord can give you. If you are walking in His ways, you're walking His path that He has laid out for you, you're going to receive the love, the joy in the Lord, the kindness, the tender mercy, right? A sound mind. Do your friends give you a sound mind? Ask yourself that question. Does the company that you keep, do they give you a sound mind? Do they give you peace? Like every time when you are around these friends, does it feel like there's this hostility, like this weird tension, right? Like there's no sense of peace when you're around these certain folks, because they just have this, toxic energy that is surrounding them, and they're definitely not in the right standing with the Lord. And you know that. If you've been in the spirit, you've been in the faith, in the truth for a while now, and you're around certain friends, and you can tell where their energy is placed at. You can tell where their mind and heart is at. If you are aware enough and you have discernment, you know, it's going to be apparent to you that they're not walking the same path that you're walking. Okay? Always understand that evil communications can corrupt good manner. And your good manner can be corrupted by the negative company that you keep in your life. And so you don't want to have, you know, your good manner corrupted. You want to maintain your good manner. You don't want to have your energy be tainted by, you know, let's just put it blank, you know, be tainted by these devils out here that are walking in demon time, operating in demon time, and they're just filled with wickedness. And some people may not even realize that they are. You know, a lot of people are just ignorant and don't realize what they're doing wrong. And, you know, I can confidently say that I was ignorant too. At one point in my life, for a period, I was ignorant and didn't really know better. Okay? I was keeping around some bad friends, bad company in my life, didn't know any better. My mom had to pull me aside, be like, listen, them friends that you keeping, they gonna lead you into a real dark path. And when your mama starts telling you about your friends, you better watch out. That's how you know you ain't supposed to be having those friends around you. When your mom starts telling you those friends that you have, they ain't right, you know there's a problem. Because if there's anyone in your family, anyone in your life that's going to tell you straight that you don't got the right friends around you, it's going to be your mom. Your mom is going to know a lot better. And luckily for my mom, she knew better for me not to keep those friends and to slowly but surely, fade away from them. Because it's not like I had any other friend group at that time in my life around high school, the high school period, and my circle was not that big, right? But the circle of friends that I had were the only friends that I had. So for me, I was just surviving and settling for toxic friends because I had no other friends in my life. And so I was keeping bad influences around me. And you see, when you start to grow up, you mature, not just physically, but spiritually. You want to really mature spiritually because then, things begin to click for you in a way that you just start moving differently. And you start to understand what not to do in your life anymore. The things that you got to move away from. The type of people that you can no longer entertain. Okay? One thing that the Most High does is he has a way of tugging at your heart. And once he tugs at your heart, you know that you have to make a change in your life. When he starts to tug at your heart, he's pulling you away from a certain friend group. He's trying to pull you away from a certain lifestyle that you should not be living. Okay? And you may not know it, you may not see it, but the signs are there that he's trying to pull you away. He's trying to get you to cut off those friends. And for a lot of people, they don't get that call, or they don't answer that call. The Lord always pondereth the heart of everyone. And he knows what your heart is like. And you can feel it in your heart sometimes that these friends that you're talking to, that you're entertaining, that they're not right for you. They don't support you. They don't encourage you. That they shut down good news. They are jealous spirits because you told them about your plans for life. You told them what moves you're gonna make. And for me, I don't really care about the concept of friendship. See, the concept of friendship is something of an illusion, okay? We were sold the idea of friendship in the TV show called Friends. If you watch that show, you know what I'm talking about. All these sitcoms, right? They sold you on the concept of friendship. But the concept of friendship, of how it was, shown and presented on TV, is not real life. It's not an indication of real life. Okay? Friendship that you see on TV is not playing out like that in real life. Okay? And we were all bamboozled by the concept of friendship. It's not what you see. What you see on TV is not what's playing out in real life. And a lot of times, some of us are not meant to keep all these friends in our lives. We're not meant to mix and mingle with everyone. We're just not. Some of us are meant to be solo dolo. And that's why on this channel I call myself Solo Dolo, because that is my identity. That is who I am to the core. I've always been able to handle myself well, and handle my own problems and deal with my own pain and trauma on my own. And was it difficult? Absolutely. Very difficult to deal with my own trauma, to face my own self in the mirror, to know that I'm not living right and I'm not living healthy, and I'm just tearing myself apart each and every day by my bad habits. And it took a lot for me to hold myself accountable and to look at myself in the mirror and tell myself, you ain't right, bro. You're not. This ain't how you supposed to be living. And it took me a while, years, to get on the ball, set my life in order, with no real support, with no real encouragement, no support system. People have come in my life as they please, come and go in my life as they damn well please. And it got to a point where I don't really care, nor do I expect people to be true. Because if you're coming in my life out of nowhere, just oh, let's hang out, let's do this, I want to include you into this, I'm sitting back thinking to myself, are you even genuine? Is this even genuine? What are you trying to get out of me? Now, I'm the type of person, I'll give everyone the benefit of the doubt. I always will, right? I don't judge people. I give people a grace period, I do. And I'll expect, real people to give me that same grace period as well, to give me the benefit of the doubt, And if I prove not to be a benefit to your life, then you can cut me off. I'm not offended of that. I've had people cut me off and just ghost me out of nowhere. It was probably for good reason too. And I just, I learned to accept for what is, that people are gonna come and go. People are gonna come and go. Now, the Most High does not come and go. If you rep in the Most High and following His laws, statutes, and commandments, and you're trying to live a life of repentance, be obedient, seeking the kingdom, the Most High can not come and go in your life. He will always stay. He will come and He will stay. He will dwell in you as long as you're doing right by Him, as long as you're walking obediently and you're not living wicked. And the promises that He has for your life will be fulfilled in due time. But the friends that you keep in your life, the promises that they make and to you in your life, the promises that they make to you, they're not guaranteed. They can't always keep their promises to you. They tell you one thing and then they do something different. They do something entirely different to what they said before. They never mean what they say. They never mean what they say. Their words and their actions do not align. They say one thing, but their actions, they tell something different. They tell a whole different story. And people talk a big game. Oh, I'm your sister, I'm your brother. I'm this and that to you in your life. I'm here for you. Everybody can talk a good game like that, but when push comes to shove, they ain't really about that. They ain't about shit. And they ain't about shit. They ain't about it. All they do is talk a good game. All they do is hype themselves up to be this true person. Want you to have all these high expectations of them. I don't have no high expectations of anyone. I keep my expectations low when I deal with people. I deal with people accordingly, and like, I'm not quick to judge, but I am not gonna hold you to no standard. It's like, whoever you are, you're gonna show that at some point. You know, the real you is gonna appear, right? And the real me will appear at some point as well. But it's best for me to be upfront and honest of who I am at first, and not put on this facade, not try to wear this mask like I'm pretend to be someone I'm not. The Most High will never do that to you. He will never forsake you. But friends, human beings, they will forsake you. They will let you down. Friends will let you down. You don't believe me? Then you must be a fool. Because you must have real good luck with friendships, because not all friendships last. Not all friendships are meant to prosper, you know? And some people are just not meant to be a fit in your life long term. So with that being said, it's the Most High over your friends. Remember that. It's the Lord over your friends. Your friends are never above the Most High. So with that being said, this is Solo Dolo Talks. I'm out. God bless and peace.